Welcome to Talk Tuesday, a series dedicated to empowering youth and families. This program is brought to you by Steps Foundation Incorporated, where advocacy meets education to support and uplift young minds. Each month, we dive into meaningful topics designed to spark growth, boost confidence, and equip you with the tools to navigate life with purpose and power. I'm Amaya Ward McCaskill, your host and peer educator with Steps Foundation Incorporated. This month, we're focusing on something that affects everyone, especially as the year winds down: money management for teens and young adults before the holidays. Let's be honest, this season can bring a lot of pressure. Between gift giving, social events, and family obligations, it's easy to feel overwhelmed when it comes to managing money. And for many teens and young adults, it may be the first time you're making financial decisions on your own. That's why now is the perfect time to build smart money habits that will last way beyond the holidays. This month, we're talking about budgeting, saving, making intentional choices, and avoiding that post-holiday financial stress. It's not just about saying no to spending, it's about learning how to say yes to your goals. We're here to give you tools to make confident, informed money decisions that align with your values and future plans. Financial wellness is self-care, and just like with mental health, knowing how to manage your money is a form of empowerment. You've got the power to build habits that support your dreams, and it starts right now. Let's dig in, learn together, and get financially ready for the holidays and beyond. Over to you, Alani.
Hi everyone. So my first question is, what is the first step teens should take when creating a personal budget?
I'll start with I feel like understanding just what a budget even is the first step. I think they hear the word budget a lot, but many may not even know what a budget is. And I think understanding um the differences in what they have even coming in versus what they really want to spend on. Because I think a lot of teens they get money and it's like, oh my gosh, I got this money and I'm going to buy the first game or I'm going to buy the newest shoes, but not really understanding like what it means to save money, to create a budget or any of that. It's just I got money, so I'm gonna spend it. So I think the first step is understanding what a budget actually is, and then understanding how it can help you in the long run. So even if you feel like it's not useful now, what can it do to help prepare you for your future?
And you took almost exactly what I was about to say. The first step you should take is to know what you're going to do with it, right? Most likely you want to save it for something like college or like maybe getting a new car for transportation or something like that, right? Something that you need. You need a goal to save up towards that's going to be useful not only to you now, but for later. Something that's going to help you down the line.
I'd even ask y'all, like as college students, right? Um, when you guys were teens, like what was your first interaction with understanding a budget?
At first I didn't know what was a budget. I was money and I just spend it, but I didn't know what was a budget until like now. So
I don't know if I knew what a budget was exactly, but I feel like before I ever got a job, like I would get like gift cards for Christmas or my birthday, and I used to like save them. Like it got kind of bad, like because I wouldn't be spending them, but I would just wait till I got a bunch so I could buy a bunch of stuff I wanted. Um, so I think when I started working, I tried to always like save something, but also like just put, money towards things I wanted to. Um, but I didn't have like a formal budget. It's very different now that I'm an adult.
I'll be honest, I do the exact same thing. Like whenever I get like gift cards or like money for something, I stockpile it till I have at least like a few hundred. Then I just spend it on something. But even then, it's not even that much.
I love that. I love that. That was a great beginning question, Alani's like, Alani's like, look, what y'all know about this budgeting?
Okay, now since we're coming to the holidays, why is budgeting especially important before the holiday season? It's very expensive.
I was gonna say, let's be real, right? The holidays come up and every store has a sale, every store has the deal of the day, and what we want to do, spend all our money. Because we're only gonna get it now, or it's only gonna be cheap now. And so I think that's why it's important to kind of understand like why a budget matters, and also understanding that like you don't have to go broke during the holiday season either. Um, but I think again, like stores play to what we like. Like they understand their consumers, they understand their audience, right? And so if it's a parent with little kids, then they know they're gonna be looking for toys. So those are all the commercials you're gonna see. They're gonna appeal to teens, whether it's through music, the downloading of like, hey, you get discounts on these apps. You know, if you go ahead and you download it during the holiday time, shoes always go on sale. So like the newest sneakers are coming out during the holiday time because they know all the kids want them. Gaming systems, that's when all the newest ones come out during the holiday because they know the kids want new gaming systems. And so that's what's going to be on the Christmas list. So I think for us to be better at managing money during the holiday is understanding that we don't have to get it during the holiday. And chances are there's still going to be another sale. Not even chances. The reality is there's going to be another sale. So we don't have to wait until the end of the year. For our teens and like even like those that are still in college and navigating like adulthood and adulting 101, you know, if you know that like you want the newest gaming system, don't wait until the holiday to prepare for it. Prepare for it earlier in the year. So then like you're already like saving a couple dollars here and there to get the system that you want. If you know like during the holidays, people are going to give you money or gift cards, request what you want. Hey, I'd rather have the cash because I'm saving money to get X, Y, and Z. And so the dollars that you give me could go towards me getting this big item. If it's gift cards and you know that the thing you want is like on Amazon, or the thing you want is like at a specific store, and you know family members or friends are going to give you gift cards, tell them what gift cards to give you. So if you're already saving money towards that goal, they can add on to it. So I think just us being smarter about like we don't have to always buy into the holiday what do we call it? that mad rush for the holidays of spending. Prepare in advance. And you can do that either through a budget or through a wish list, or you know, just finding different ways of preparing yourself for the holiday season, I think would be helpful.
Now, let's talk about when these holidays, we talk about all the Black Fridays and they got all these sales, right? Now let's say this. Is they really on sale though? No, because there's so many stores, right? They give you what, a 10% discount. The item was like $100. You saving $10. See, some of these sales, right? It'd be like, are these really sales though? Or is they just trying to get the majority of your money and not all of it to try to market it as, oh yeah, it's slightly cheaper?
It definitely be like that. It definitely do.
I think that's the whole point. Like straight up, I just think it's the whole point. Like, since everyone's in the mad rush to get all the stuff for these kids, they're gonna mark it slightly down, and you can be like, "What a good deal! It's down 5%." Like, you saved $15 on a $300 item. You paid $285, and especially like the Black Fridays, because it's right smack dab in the middle before Christmas, or right after Thanksgiving. It's in that time where if you haven't gotten something in advance or beforehand, everybody is panicking and rushing to these stores to go get that item or to at least get something. But by the time you get there, it's probably out because everybody's swarming and rushing to get everything. Why do you think there's so many movies created about people getting trampled in rushes and Black Fridays? It happens every time. Like, I'm pretty sure if you go on like a movie channel, there's a whole category about it. So I feel like we have to think about if this is really a sale, if they're just like trying to get the majority of your money, or if it's like a legitimate sale so that we can budget better. Because you got to take your time, especially in these times where everything's getting expensive. It was already expensive before. Now they're giving you $5 off a $400 item. So is that really a deal, or are they just trying to take most of your money and not all of it?
That's a great point.
Yeah, I used to see movies on Black Friday, people fighting. I think it was like in the 2000s, but now I don't see anybody doing that. Because Black Friday, I think, changed over time. I'm not sure, but they don't give discounts anymore like that.
They do, but now their competition is Cyber Monday.
Oh, right. I forgot about that one.
So Black Friday crowds, like there'll still be some that go out, they hang out in the stores, but now the majority of the people are like, why I gotta go wait in a line if I can just wait till Monday and get it like virtually from some store or any store, typically like your Amazon Prime or your Walmart online. Like all of those stores are also offering like those deals or better. So people now opt to wait for the Cyber Monday, which again, I be looking at some of the stuff that goes out on like Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and they still be on sale the next week. So like, why are we going on these days again?
See, and another point that I want to make here is the fact that let's think about the time period of it. Because, right, a lot of times, even with the sales, right, half the time they be saying it's on sale for like the majority of the year. For a lot of items, they put, oh yeah, this is on sale. It's really not. It's been on sale for like 4 months. The sale can't be that long.
See, I won't even say that. Like there are some items like I get it. I know I got some Bath and Body Works lovers around here, right? And so, the holiday season, you always get like the amazing deals on like your body washes, your soaps, if you like the candles, like all those things are on sale. But Bath and Body Works also has like 4 sales a year where like you're getting it in the spring, you're getting it in the summer, you're getting it in the fall, and then like the holiday time. So again, I think it's wise if you are a teen who wants to spend money to think about the items that you really want to buy and plan for them in advance and not just during the holiday. Because again, let's be honest, okay, the newest gaming system when it comes out during holiday time, like it's always that mad want. Y'all know you can just wait 2 months and it's gonna be cheaper anyway. But I get it. I get it. It matters because it's what you want to tell your friends, right? Because that's typically the reason why you want it so bad, is so like you can say that you got it and you're playing the game. And I guess the other reason too is like during the holiday time, right? You're home. You're not going to school, so you have nothing else to do, and it becomes your pastime as well. So I get it. Like I do. But plan for it in advance is all I'm saying.
And now some advice I'm gonna give y'all from me is that check the prices. Like, see some of the past stuff if you can find it. Because I'm pretty sure there's a way for you to check sale history. There is a way to do that. Or even better, check if the sale is even accurate. Right? It says this much off original price. Does it say the original price of the item? Because I know like in Walmart, right? They have like it's this much, right? The original price before the sale. Like they have those stickers. It was this much before, now it's this much. Because I know they do that at like the Walmarts. So check the original price, check the price and see if it's actually that percent down.
I love that advice. Yeah, looking at previous sale history is often good because then it allows you a better way to plan. So if this year, right, you know that the new game system is coming out next year, start looking at how the previous gaming system sold. How long did it take for them to mark down that price for that gaming system? So now you kind of have an idea of what you can plan around, especially if you're spending your money and not somebody else's. You want to get the best bang for your buck. But again, there's always that holiday ask that when your family members and friends are like, what can we get you for Christmas? Like, you be very specific and tell them how they can help you on your journey. But then this is also considered a savings goal. So while we're talking about budget, right, we can also talk about savings goals. And so your savings goal would be that one item that you're just over the moon to have. And so now you add that into your budget. So if you know, like for your birthdays or for your grades, your parents are giving you money or other family members are giving you money, take a portion of that money and set it aside for that savings goal. And then whatever else you have left, like you get whatever other items you were planning to get. But if you know you have a big ticket item, create a savings goal for it.
Now, one more piece of advice before we move on to this next person. I promise this is the last one. Look, I'll say this. Let's say you asking for this one item, this new gaming console, right? Don't just look at one store, look at other places. Look at multiple places. Even look at the places that are like designated for that type of item. Because most of the time, they either have a better deal or they had it there cheaper to begin with. So check other places except like one place. Look around at other places so you can see where it's gonna be like the cheapest and what place is gonna give you the best deal.
Yeah, for me, I will make a list of the people, what I'm getting for them. And then from there, I think I just take out the money I need to see how much I have and how much I'm gonna spend on each people. Also, you can do rewards with the stores. If you have an app, you can sign up for it and then you have points and you can use them like discount or something like that. So that's my advice. There. Okay. What role does social media play in influencing teen spending habits?
I have the answer for you immediately. As a teen, I'll say this: popularity, not just like locally, but globally, is one of the biggest influences on like any teenager. Because let's say this new console just came out, right? And it's like super big. Everyone's been waiting on it for however many years. Now everyone's gonna be rushing to get it because it just came out. But like use the advice said earlier. Wait a little bit because it's probably gonna be cheaper anyway. And like look around other places to see, oh, is it cheaper here or is it cheaper here? Like where's giving me the best deal? So the influence on that is huge because the market can vary very much, like a whole lot, just depending on the popularity of an item. And a lot of that can be linked in social media because everywhere on social media, everyone wants to get it. So now you have to be smart about that.
I'll say TikTok is the biggest influence on teen spending, and it's because your influencers, right, do all the unboxing, and then they're sharing what their opinions are of that specific item. Some of it ain't nothing that teens was looking at prior to seeing it on TikTok, right? Some of these items are like by fluke that an influencer received, and now they're giving these reviews, and now everybody wants it, right? And so I think that goes to what you were saying, Lamar, when you think about the popularity of an item. They become popular because of whatever influencer is talking about that item when they unboxed it and tried it or used it or whatever they did with it. So social media definitely plays a role, but then the other part of that, right, is as the influencers are sharing their opinions about said product, they have links. And those links are because they're affiliates of whatever the person who's actually selling the product is. So they're making money off of your money. You helping them to get paid because you're clicking on the link and you're purchasing the product, and they're able to continue to do what they do. So I think social media plays a huge role in teen spending. They're purchasing things that they never would have purchased before because now it's visible to them, and they get to hear somebody else's perspective, and they get to see how that person is using it, and now they just want to use it too. They may not even ever use the product but once, but because their influencer said it was good, they got it.
Sometimes they be lying and trick people. Be careful.
See, and that's what I was about to say because sometimes these companies be paying people to say all this stuff about them and it be sponsored by the company. So they're giving this influencer dollars to market good about their company. And it might not even be true. There have been multiple cases where like influencers, specifically a lot of cases of YouTubers, like promoting said product, right? It ends up to either be a scam or just completely untrustworthy. So that's also a cautionary tale for the said influencers. Like, is them dollars worth it?
I feel like I should have a scam likely song.
Scam Mike Lee.
Yeah, I think I've had friends, like, I don't use TikTok, but everybody I know uses it. And they have the most random things that they've gotten from the TikTok shop. I'm like, well, why did you get this? Like an ear like cleaner thing with the camera on it. And I'm like, but why do we need this? And then I don't know, I feel like the way it's marketed to you, it must feel like you really need it. Because even I, who don't have TikTok, it's like, dang, that actually does sound good. Maybe I should get that. And it's like, but wait, you know? So
I can't even say that it's marketed to you in a way that you feel like you need it. It's like it's just marketed in general. And some influencers, like, they are mad creative with how they share about the product. So a lot of times it's not even pitchy. It's just, hey, watch me use it. And like they do all the craziest things with the product. And so people now want it. But yeah, I've seen that too. Where like it's like some random item and you're looking at it like, who would buy that? Who would buy it? A bunch of people.
Look, that reminds me of I don't even know what we were doing. I think we were just looking with TikTok shop with my cousin when I was at their house. We found the most random stuff possible. Like it was random, it was wild. And then we checked the sales. We said, why does this have 1,000 sales? Who would buy this? For what purpose would you use this for? There were definitely purposes to use it for. I don't think it was the right purpose, but it was used.
Yeah, a lot of these influencers be lying. Sometimes I've seen videos on TikTok that they screenshot what their company say to like a script, something like that. So, but yeah, be careful who you trust with, because they just want money, and you can get like allergic reaction if you buy something like makeup, pills. They be selling pills like to lose weight, and then they be lying. I've seen so much of those, and like protein shakes, something like the powder, stuff like that. So be careful who you trust on social media. I've been looking at the reviews a lot. I look at the reviews first, and then if I see like it's true or whatever I like it, I buy it. But if it doesn't have reviews or anything, I don't buy it at all.
And I would say if you're gonna look for the reviews, look for them off of TikTok. So like go look
Yeah.
up the company who actually sells the product. If you can even find the company that actually sells the product, because a lot of times when you see the stuff on TikTok, they're not even telling you who they really got it from. It's typically a third party and not the person who actually made the product. So definitely do your research, because Ilani is right. Like they sell literally everything. Like you can find pills on Amazon and on TikTok, but it doesn't mean that you should be purchasing it, especially when you don't know what's truly in it. So like you set yourself up, right, to be injured and for harm. So definitely do your due diligence. And of course, all those same things that Ilani is talking about, it's holiday time. So guess what? They all on sale. It's on sale right now. So that you can come and purchase it for the holiday. And so you're also gonna see like all your TikTok influencers probably going back and reusing content that they've used before because it's holiday time. And those links, like those affiliate links, they need them to be popping. So they're gonna start repurposing content so that they can get you hooked on whatever it is that you need to get so that they can get paid. So definitely do your research and don't trust the reviews you see on TikTok. Just saying.
And I was about to say, oh, don't even trust the reviews. Because they rely on the reviews too. There have been multiple like influencers or companies that have paid people to leave positive reviews on their stuff. Or even better, AI reviews. Just like
AI reviews, that is
exactly. And just
absolutely
like
accurate.
just like AI and bot comments, there are AI and bot reviews too.
Mhm.
They can spam review like 5-star, oh, this was amazing. Or they can just like put a whole bunch of different names and they could do it themselves. So
I
they
didn't even
can
say
figure
I didn't
it
even
out.
say like watch their content for a couple days. Because
Yeah.
one thing that we know they're good at doing, right, is when the negative comments come, they delete them so people can't see them. So all you're gonna see is like people who are asking questions about the product that may or may not get answered, people who are, sharing like positive reviews, or those that are saying, "Oh, I just ordered it, I'm waiting on it to come." And if you ever look at those, right, you'll see that somebody said, "I just ordered the product and I'll come back and leave a review," and then they never come back and leave the review. Y'all ever notice that one? So, those are things that you should look out for, because again, you want to make sure, like, when you're looking at reviews, there should be positive and negatives. There's not one product on this earth that people are saying is the absolute God's gift greatest product in the world. There's always one person with an alternate opinion, and you want to see the alternate opinion, because why do they think that this is trash? Why is it not good? There should always be a good mix of both.
See, all I'm gonna say is amongst all the supporters, there should always be at least one hater. Always one. If there's not a hater, there's a problem. That's an issue. We need the hate sometimes so that we could make sure that it's legitimate. Because like if there's not at least some type of mild hate on something, it might be wrong. It's not right.
Yeah. I like to read, like, if I get something off Amazon, I always read the bad reviews and the good reviews. And I'm a picture person. Like, I need to see what it looks like. So I always look for pictures too, because the images sometimes do not match what's delivered to you. And I hate that. So I need to see evidence. Yeah.
That's so real. I'm that person too. I'll go on Amazon and look at a thing, and I purposely go to the bad review before I look at the good one. I'm like, no, I don't want to see none of these good reviews. And especially the ones where like you see that they have like maybe 60 comments. So they don't even have that many comments. There should be one bad one up in here somewhere. And I'm looking for that one bad one, because why was it bad? What did you get that wasn't what they advertised, or what was broken or and not fixed? And we also know, like, good comments, bad comments, they can always be made up. We get it, right? But again, that's for the most part, there's always an in between. There's a truth somewhere, and that truth is whatever somebody's perspective is, right? Because what's wonderful to me as a holiday gift would be horrible to you as a holiday gift. But us being able to look at enough reviews to make an informed decision on if it's something that we want to purchase or not is an absolute. So yeah, I'm that person too. I go straight to the bad reviews and look at them, and then I love to see like when they post pictures of how they received their item. Like even those, like when it's clothing items, they'll take pictures with it on them so that you can see like how it fit them. They'll tell you like if you should size up or size down. Right. So like it kind of gives you an idea of what to expect before you purchase. And even when it's not an item that you can actually wear, when we talk about like skincare products and things like that, people often talk about how that skincare product shows up, and if there's something that ends up like being different on their skin. And again, you take that with a grain of salt, right? Because everybody's skin is different. People will have reactions differently based on what chemicals and whatnot are in the product. But again, you want to know. And then how did the seller respond to those reviews? Because sometimes they'll come back and they'll leave a comment, and sometimes they won't. So I think those are great key points as well. And then I know like during the holiday season too, right? Oftentimes people like shopping at small businesses. And so some like that's become like a big deal too. So you have Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and there's a day for small business as well. So oftentimes people are looking at small businesses and trying to figure out like what does that look like? Go to the Better Business Bureau. The BBB will tell you a lot as well. So like when people feel like they need to complain, they go to the BBB and they leave their complaints. And oftentimes you get to see how those complaints are resolved. because the person who owns the business now has they should want to come back and respond, because they don't have to respond, but the majority of them want to respond so that they can keep their rating. So that too is a great way for you to know, like, people's, like, the small business practice, even your corporations and their business practices. You can find them on the Better Business Bureau. So, like, before you order a product from them. So those are all good things to look out for.
You guys scared me when Lamar said they use AI for the reviews. You guys scared me. I'm like, wow, what do we live right now?
Oh, they've been
Okay.
doing that. Like, they've been doing that for a while. Like, and even then, like, it's not just AI, it's the fake comments. They pay people to do it too.
Yeah.
So, like, half of them aren't even legitimate, depending on the company. Like, if the company's already suspicious, you should be suspicious about the reviews too. I'll be right there. If you don't catch an immediate bad vibe from the company, check their reviews and see if they're like super generic. Because I'm telling you, there should be at least one detailed review, no matter what product it is. Somebody gonna go over the top for that. Let it be to complain or to praise them. It's gonna be at least one detailed. If there's not one, there's a problem. It's not trustworthy. Don't get it. You're getting scammed.
Damn
I
likely.
remember that this girl was saying about a perfume. I think it sold the Janeiro, something like that. And she was like, it smells so good, this and that. And then I go to Ulta and I'm like, this smells horrible. I don't like it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I was gonna buy it because it looks cute, but I didn't like it.
Listen, not you was gonna buy the perfume because the bottle was cute. But I'm not even gonna lie, I've done that too. Like, if the bottle is cute, I'm like, oh, it gotta smell good because the bottle is banging. Yeah. Don't do that, y'all. Don't do it to yourself.
Yeah, and you gotta learn how to do like some life hack stuff. Like sometimes you can get, I think there's like a company where you can get sample of perfume sent to you every month. Like do that. That's a good way to save money. We're talking about budgeting. Like y'all do not have to purchase a big bottle from these companies. I don't know. Order that and then they send you all these different like kinds. You find what you like. And then maybe you can go out and buy the whole bottle if it's like actually good, but it's a little life hack.
And that's 100% true too. And even to Alani's point, right? She went to Ulta to go get that, but now we know that bottle was gonna cost a good $90 to $100 at Ulta. However, Ulta also has, they have the little bitty bottles. What are them?
The sample ones, yeah.
The sample ones, yes. And so you can be like, let me get 5 of them. They got a ton of them. I've done it. No shame. I've definitely went into Ulta and like, let me get some of them samples. Don't give me one sample, give me like 5 samples. Yeah, so like you can definitely go in and do that. And that is so true. As you guys think about, like, if it's perfumes or colognes that you want for the holiday, yes, like, do that. Makeup too. For my girls that like makeup, you can go get makeup samples. Ask for 5 and not one. When you show up, they have a ton of them and they have to give them away. So definitely utilize them samples. And you said there's a website for it too? Yeah. Look, y'all better tap in.
I'm gonna need you to pass that down too.
Lamar trying to get his cologne up. I see you.
Yeah, I do that too. When the bottle, like face wash, is so expensive, I do the small bottles, like the travel ones, and I just go on with my day because they're expensive. I'm like, you know what? I just get the small one and just go on.
With them prices, you'd be clutching your pearls. You'd be like,
Yeah, does your face wash come from Ulta?
Yeah.
Walmart.
Let's go ask them for the samples. They have them too.
But the samples that they have is like how do I say it? A little pack. So I just buy the small bottle, like the small one.
They'd be like, let me get 10 of them. Look, I be like, I have no shame. I be like, let me get them little samples. I know you got them back there in the back. Look, you come out with you some look the moisturizer. You can get the face wash. And sometimes if you guys are using toners too, sometimes they have the little ones in the toner. And depending on the brand, because some of the brand samples don't come in little packets. Some of the brand samples actually come in a little tiny jar. So you may look, y'all better start asking for them samples. Don't tell them I sent y'all. They might ban me.
Well, they banning you, they banning me too. But all I'm gonna say is this: look, if y'all talk about the perfumes, you have no idea how many hacks there are for the restaurants. There's a ton.
Well, what are we eating for free?
It's not even for free. You'll get like a whole bunch of stuff for like mad cheap. You'll get a whole meal for like $3 cheaper than the regular stuff. And it's more food.
No, we need receipts. Like where's you because if you ain't got receipts, you are right now being an AI review.
Nah, but like seriously, the dude, like, it's this one, it's actually two guys. They showed the receipt of like all the stuff that they ordered, and it comes out the cheaper. I'm being serious.
You watch see
Oh, it's not just me.
I'm
Not
gonna
even
stop
me.
you right there. No, I'm gonna stop you right there, my little YouTuber. That we not even gonna use no YouTubers who say they got a receipt from a restaurant they went to because they can alter that too to make it look how they want it to look. So what we not
Hold up.
gonna do
Hold
is
up.
spread misinformation.
No. Because I think it was one of them video. It was a Chipotle thing. Cause you know, my cousin liked Chipotle. She went and tried it. She texted me back like, hold up, why it work? I got more food. I'm like, oh, I wasn't expecting it to work. But that's what I got. That's what I got. I'm being serious. I could. Never mind.
I'm gonna stop you because I know you being so serious. You and your YouTubing. Okay, but we gonna move on. All right, so
That's hilarious.
it is 6:48. So before we close out, and look, Lonnie you did that with them questions tonight because listen, so many things we can do trying to budget before the holidays and just not like end up spending all of our money. But as you guys hear, like there's so many different options that you can try, so many different ways that you can look for things to help save you some dollars here and there. So before I start to share the events that are coming up in this month, I'm going to turn it over to one of our very own youth leaders to deliver a special public service announcement for money management for teens and young adults before the holidays.
What's up? You already know who it is. It's Lamar, youth program ambassador for Steps Foundation. And I got something to tell y'all right here. Before these holidays start stealing the money out your wallet, your time and your energy, you got to step back and remember, you are in control of your money, and the money ain't in control of you. You got that. It's so easy to feel the pressure of, the time of the year to buy more, to do more, to give more, just to keep up with the holidays. But here's that truth. The smart choices set you up for that financial freedom later. Not just after the holiday, but years down the line. You don't have to spend big to show love. You don't gotta go break to feel generous. And you don't need anybody else's approval to manage your money your way. Whether you're saving up for something important, budgeting for gifts, or learning how to say, nah, I'm good, bro. When spending ain't worth it, you're building habits that your future self will thank you for. So be intentional, be creative, be smart. The best version of you don't gotta come with a price tag. And it don't. I'll tell you that. It really don't. You is enough.
Word. It sure don't. Listen. So coming up for Steps Foundation, we definitely want y'all in the building. On November 16th, we will have Gratitude in Bloom from 1 to 3 at the Hart Memorial Library. This event is free of charge to families, and it's definitely a family-friendly event, all about creativity, reflection, and connection. So we'll be building a gratitude garden mural, decorating gratitude stones, and celebrating the people and things that bring us joy. So this event is meant to be calm, meaningful, and a perfect way to reset before the holiday rush. So yes, bring your crew, come out, hang out with us. On November 17th, we'll be starting our 6-week virtual self-care series. Woo! We love it. So this virtual series is all about you, your mental health, your growth, and your well-being. So each week we'll explore powerful self-care tools and have reflection activities. And yes, we are giving away prizes each and every week. And yes, there will be gift card options included as well in some of the giveaways that we have. If you stick with us for all 6 weeks, you'll also earn a certificate of completion that you can be proud of. So this is a fun way for you to come and learn some coping skills as it pertains to mental health and how do we take better care of ourselves. And again, during the holidays, it's the perfect time to get some of these coping skills down pat. On November 29th, you can join us for Family Walk in the Park, which starts at 12 p.m. So yes, come out with your friends and your family out to the Kissimmee Lakefront Park. It's a simple, peaceful, and full of good conversation type of event. So we'll be handing out conversation cards to help guide meaningful talks while you walk. And then afterwards, we'll all sit together to reflect and connect as a community. Sometimes the best way to bond is just by walking and talking side by side. So come hang out with us. To learn more about our events and programs, visit www.stepsfoundation.org. And to get to our events page, use that same website and do /events. And don't forget to follow us on social media at Steps Foundation Inc. Now, you are not behind and you are not bad with money. And you are not alone in learning how to manage it. Financial wellness is a journey, not a race. And every step you take toward understanding your money is a step towards your independence and your future. We're proud to be a part of a growing movement where young people are taking control of their finances with confidence and care. Keep asking questions, continue setting goals, and choosing what's best for you, not just what looks good on social media. Thank you guys for taking part in Talk Tuesday this month. So stay smart, stay focused, and most of all, stay true to your values. Until next time, stay inspired, stay empowered, and keep building the future. We'll see you guys again next week.